What's up, guys? Just playing Ultima Online again. Sorry for the delay, or not really a delay, but sort of like the lack of videos at the moment. I've sort of been a bit busy with life, to be honest. Work and just family stuff. Nothing too personal or too bad or anything in that sense. I thought I'd just do a quick video of just to show, I guess, server count in that sense for a dying game and a server that people do complain is lacking players right now. I'm sort of on. I'm assuming this is American high time frame, so this is probably when we're at peak. But as you can see, I'm in Navi at the moment, of course, forever training pets and trying new things out, which I'll get to later on. But yeah, you can see there's a few people in here, obviously with different pets and whatnot. I'm just going to go back to Luna as well for a moment. I have received a couple of comments and a few people that's from other private servers and stuff on my YouTube videos. Shout out to you guys for watching my videos anyway. That's great. And I hope but as you can see, I'm now in Luna and on peak. Yeah, okay, there's a couple of bank sitters and whatnot. But it's pretty crowded. There's some people on. I don't really know about the other server. This is Atlantic for the official Ultima Online server. So we're all paying subscriptions. But as you can see, there are a lot of people on in Luna. We'll go over to New Haven as well and have a look there. It's probably going to be a little bit quieter. But see, again, there's a couple of people in town here. Not a lot, but there's still a few people, and we'll lastly go. We'll go to Brit Bank. I'm going to be a bit lazy here and use my home teleporter to get Brit Bank. But as you can see, as I've said, it's booming at this time. It's I think it's probably between 10 p.m. and midnight at the moment in America. Here in Australia, it's just after 1 p.m. in the afternoon, which is good for me because it's the weekend, it's a Sunday, and people are on. So, I sort of get to hang out with everybody and see my friends and talk to everybody. A big shout out to all my mates in game as well too. Actually, you guys have been great. So much fun to play with. I've only been here a few months, and it's getting really cool. I say, okay, so we're in Brit. Yes and no. There's a few people here, but still, as you can see, the population and the server count is quite well at this time, which is really cool. So I'm going to go back to the Navi hole. If you don't know, there was a bit of controversy with this house and a few others. As you can see, the sign says a house sign is now under investigation. Owner Masana, which is this is one of our server. It might be other servers, I don't know. One of our GMs. This house is open to the public for the time being. Who knows? So all these items belong to a player who was a broadsword employee, I believe. He may have been a GM or an EM. I don't know. I haven't really read too much into it, but I do know that he owned a few houses. There's one in Luna. There's a couple of other places that are quite popular. This place has a teleporter at the front of it. It was an item, I believe, from an event. It's a public teleporter, I think, or an open teleporter. I don't really know what they're called. But anyway, so it brings you in here and back to the Navi cave, obviously. The pet training is massive. It's brought this game back to life. As you can see, I've trained my pet up to obviously to tire his first tire, which had made him into 4 slots. You can see there's a pet training progress bar here that is leveling up. Once it reaches the top and hits 100%, it will then allow me to add skill. See, as you can see, I've raised all his resistance as well. Well, actually, to the best I can. His energy caps at 52 and his poison at 73, which is pretty good because most pets and monsters don't have a high poison resist. But yeah, he's doing really. I've raised his base damage as well too. You can see he's wrestling. Like, I haven't capped any of these yet. You can add skill caps to them as well. So if you've got skill rate like 120 or 110 cap raises in your bag, you can then choose to up his caps for different skills. I've given him hiding and ninjutsu. His hiding was at 100% and it's down to 99.9. I don't really know how that works. But either way, so yeah, I've given him ninjutsu. He's obviously a negative karma pet because he's using spirit speak and necromancer as well, which most pets cannot use if they don't have the negative karma. His slot rating has gone up to obviously 4 now, and his taming requirement is 108. It's pretty high. Like that, this really is for Grandmaster and over tamers. I'm playing in obviously enhanced client, so I'm benefiting from it because you can see the hue colors. Like as you can see here, there's a white worm here, which is really cool. So many different colors of true sides as well now too, and obviously flame steeds and other things. But yeah, it's really cool. I'm not sure if public servers or private servers or whatever they're called. I have heard a lot of shit talk about them. Like if you guys are making it on them, cool. Like good on you. Like that's great. And you're not paying subscription. You're probably paying to play though. I'm sorry if that's offended anybody, but I've read and heard into this. Not accusing anybody, but so yeah, I've raised his strength up as well. But just getting back to him quickly, to 621. I hope to raise that to 700, so he's doing max. I've also given him different skills because that allows you from this taming as well. So it's when you train it up that you can give him skills. I've given him ninjutsu, lightning force, and frenzied whirlwind. You can hear the whirlwind go off too, so you know that he's using it. He's probably hitting 5 or 6 times per round, and he's critting for between 40 to 70. Which isn't too bad. They actually naturally have a skill called Rage as well, which I haven't really looked into. But yeah, so this is the Suki Wolf, which is a 3-headed, a black hue, which I believe is new. They've added hues, so there's a gold one and a black one now. There might be a lighter black one too, but otherwise they're normally blue and ugly. You can see that there's more people piling in here as well too. So a lot of the server is in here on peak time. But still, when Navi pops, I'll just give you a demonstration. If you haven't watched my other videos. There we go. Navi's in. Everybody just piles on. It's just a literally like an all-in at Navi. It's pretty much a good old fuckfest of killing a spider. And as you can see, my Suki Wolf has jumped in on him. If I give him a moment to warm up, your pet does get webbed as well, so it slows them down. There we go. Now it's popping, and as you can see he's hitting it. We'll count it in a sec. But yeah, I'm gaining experience points from that as well. Every time it stops and his experience stops for a second and he stops attacking, I'm assuming that he's been webbed or thrown, because Navi has a habit of throwing people and pets around. So once that happens, you obviously run out and you go and look for them around the room, which is kind of fucking annoying. I feel like my pet gets thrown a lot, but I think it's because he's hitting him a lot too. He does have high dexterity, like he's over the natural cap, because he was a 5-slot pet. But yeah, and as you can see, Navi goes down pretty quickly when there's a lot of people in here. So you sort of want to, I guess, hope for the best. And as you can see now, he's hitting him a lot more. I have my sound turned off, obviously, so it's not like cussing with my fucking voice. But you can see, yeah, he will start to hit him over and over and over and over, which is good. The more you hit it and the harder you hit it, the more experience points you get too. I'm hoping that they're going to raise that for low slotted pets because they hit fuck all and they do, I guess, not hit as much. And it does take a lot longer. Like higher pets train a lot faster, which to me is kind of weird. You think the higher ones would take longer and the lower ones would take a bit quicker. But yeah, just to finish it off, I've found that the fire beetle trains 5 times. It goes up per slot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can train that each time. That's 1,500 points of training each time as well, which is really cool. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, maybe get in and have a try at it. As I said, I'm assuming that private servers don't have this in their game. This is obviously Ultima Online for Broadsword exclusive. But yeah, see, he's leveling pretty quickly. This is my 3rd Navi for today, I think, and he's gotten 60%. So that's pretty damn quick. With using, obviously, the Tamer's Mastery. I'm a Tamer's Mastery 3. They're very expensive now, and I have ranted about that before. It does give you a cool title, but 3 extra pet slots for your stable. I don't know. It is what it is, and apparently it helps. But yeah, I guess I added that for for more power, I guess, but you don't really see it. I mean, it does give you the option to allow your pet to take damage for you. I think that comes from Mastery 3. Consume damage, as you can see here, this is what comes from the Mastery when you use it. Consume damage appears on the list after you get Mastery 3. See, Nabi's down already. That is the quickest kill ever, and that's no rocks either. That's just pet. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, hate, love, whatever the fuck you want. I'm just happy to have you here watching. All right, thanks, guys.